Jennifer Lopez is over. At least that's what y'all said on my Instagram. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. Why exactly everybody's saying that Jennifer Lopez is over. And we're also going to talk about the time that I spent with Jennifer Lopez because, yes, I did meet Jennifer Lopez. Welcome back to Neeshi's Noggin, where I share with you what's on my mind. This continued downfall of J-Lo is something that I never expected to happen the way that it's happened. And I want to talk about that. So we will be focusing on J-Lo today. We're going to break this up into segments. So I'm going to talk about why Jennifer Lopez is quote unquote over. I'm going to talk about my time with her. And then we're going to talk about what exactly J-Lo could do, in my opinion, to fix what's happening. Let's get into it. Why is Jennifer Lopez hated? The truth is she doesn't sing her songs. I'm going to say this because I see a lot of young people talking about how Ashanti's the one that's singing on all of her songs. Justice for Ashanti. And you were not there to know, so let's talk about it. Jennifer Lopez is a major mainstream pop artist. As cute as it would be to think that all of these major artists sit down and they're like, okay, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna write every word to the song, I'm gonna sing every lyric to the song, I'm gonna produce it, that they're involved with all of it. That's not really what happens with all of these major commercial artists. What typically happens, she and her team will say, we're gearing up for an album, all right. They're gonna let the writing team know, the production team know, what do you got for us? Then they're gonna receive what's called demos, which is basically pre-produced songs, pre-sung songs that are given and pitched to the artist and their team. And the artist gets to say, I like that or I don't like that. And if they like it, then they buy the rights to it and then you move forward. That's basically the gist of it. So when we're talking about Jennifer Lopez and her vocals, is she the one that's singing on all of her songs? I mean, technically the I'm Real Murders remix, the Ain't It Funny Murders remix, is Ashanti's vocals on there? Yes. But is that because Ashanti helped her sing on the demo? Yeah.
I wrote I'm Real. I sung the original version of it as a
demo
reference.
Okay.
But I sound terrible, of course, on the reference. So Ashanti then sung the reference for Jennifer Lopez. When they mixed down the record, Irv left some of the vocals underneath.
We're talking about Jennifer Lopez's song Play. Is it Christina Milian that's on that record? Yeah, because Christina Milian helped to write and sing the demo for Play. Ain't Your Mama. Is Meghan Trainor on that record? Yes, same story, and so on. This is not brand new. This is not exclusive to Jennifer Lopez. This is just a common practice when we're talking about commercial art. So the question is this right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not the one that's there behind the scenes, but if everything goes according to plan, the people who have actually created the song, if they sell it to the artist, everybody signs on the dotted line and they agree to, hey, I'm going to buy this song. It's officially mine now. I'm going to give you this as a result. I really don't see a problem with what's happening. I feel like just the artists that were mentioned, Ashanti, Christina Milian, and Meghan Trainor, none of them have really said anything negative. They've all kind of lightly acknowledged that, like, yeah, you are hearing me on the song. But it's not an uncommon practice. I actually find it very interesting that Jennifer Lopez in particular is the one that's getting pointed out for this, when this is something that happens in a lot of major pop music. To be quite honest, if you're looking for artistic integrity in commercial art, I don't know what you're doing. We're talking about music business. If you're looking for artistic integrity, go find an artist that's on the street. Go to a college and see what they're doing there. Go to your local artist for that. But if you're talking about the people that are looking to get multi-million-dollar budgets just to promote on social media, music videos, billboards, tours, I don't know why you're looking for integrity. Like, that's not what this is. They're creating a product and they're trying to sell as much of that product as possible. And to me, I feel like if you are trying to create a business and you're trying to become not just profitable, but become really successful in the way that Jennifer Lopez has, you kind of have to be delusional. Which brings me to my next point. The truth is, Jennifer Lopez is delusional. It's a good and bad thing when you're delusional. I've actually seen a lot of this talk on TikTok in particular, where you got to be a delusional girly if you really want life to work out. Like, just everything falls into place when you're being delulu. I think there's a lot of merit to that conversation because I think about, like, my personality, for example, being on YouTube, you know, having people coming up and telling me like, you should totally start a podcast. You should start a YouTube. That way you can build up an audience there and then you can monetize that. In my mind, honestly, I think about like, oh God, that's going to take a lot of work. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make that happen. I genuinely don't know if that's going to happen. That's me on my mindset, right? If Jennifer Lopez were in my shoes, I'm going to make a strong assumption here. I think I'm like 99% right in that if she were in my shoes and she were truly like a nobody that was trying to build herself up on a platform, I think that if she was told, hey, you should totally start like a podcast, you should start a YouTube, you could probably like build up an audience there, maybe get a few thousand subscribers and monetize. I think that that lady would be like, a few thousand? Honey, I'm going to be the biggest YouTuber you have ever seen. If there's anything that I've learned is that if you want to be a success, it has to start with your mentality. You truly have to be the one that believes I can do this. I am the best and I'm going to accomplish all of my goals. Her delusion is a huge reason why she's as big of a success as she is, because I'm pretty sure she's not a Nepo baby. I don't think that she has any direct connections to the industry prior to her trying to break in. She went into dancing, becoming a fly girl, and then things took off from there. She was truly trying to connect and network and build herself up. And you got to give props to the lady for that. Now, the delusion works up until it doesn't, because what really messed everything up for J-Lo is earlier this year when she dropped that album movie. I still don't know what it is. This Is Me Now. I talked about this on a previous episode of Neeshi's Noggin. I'm gonna be hella real with you. I tried to finish that. I tried doing it sober. I tried to be under the influence. I still could not get through it. I did not understand what was happening. And what I was able to understand, it was like, this is corny. This is cheap looking. It's just bad. And then when you hear the backstory of it with the documentary, which just made everything so much worse, that all of these people were telling her, we are not into this. And not only that, we don't recommend that you do this. And she pushed forward anyways, says that she invested 20 million of her own dollars because nobody else was interested in doing so. To make that flop is just like, damn. I understand being ambitious. And at this point in her career, you know, you got to take a chance, but oof, I could have never predicted how much she fumbled for that one. Oof. So I do agree that there is a lot of truth to the fact that she is delusional. I think she presents as someone who thinks that she can sing a lot better than she does, who can act a lot better than she does. And while it's helped her a lot throughout her career, it's now gotten to the point where it's hurting. And when there's truth to the damage of your reputation, it amplifies the rumors, which is also what we're going to get into. Let's talk about the rumors. There has always been this bubbling current of like J-Lo hate throughout her entire career. And that's kind of the case with any mainstream artist, any mainstream celebrity. But I was seeing the tides turn for the worst on TikTok within the past few years. There was this trend, and there were like servers that worked in Hollywood, and they were giving random stories and examples of celebrities and giving them ratings on how great they were as customers. A consistent theme, again, allegedly, with Jennifer Lopez, a lot of these servers were alleging when she and Ben Affleck would go out to restaurants that Ben Affleck would leave a large cash tip and then he would go. And apparently, again, allegedly, Jennifer Lopez would grab that tip. Like, let's say, for example, he leaves a $100 bill on the table. She would take that $100 bill back and then throw a $5 bill on the table and then walk away. Terrible, terrible rumor. It's a rumor, so we don't know if it's true or if it's not. But the fact that there were multiple people that were speaking on this made things worse. And that was the first time I was noticing people are really coming for her in a way that I have not seen before. And then there are the rumors that she's not actually from the Bronx. Girl, that ham and cheese on a roll with an orange drink, if you know, you know, and a small bag of chips. I cannot. People took that clip, as cringy as it was, and have turned it into this huge conversation about like, you not even from the Bronx, and asking, what block are you from? Now, there is proof that Jennifer Lopez is truly from the Bronx. And she's made it sound like it was really rough and, times were tough and money was short. I don't know about all that. But the rumor, they've tried to build up this rumor that she's not from the Bronx, and I can't speak on that. Now, how much she talks about being from the Bronx is definitely... Girl, before we get into my experience with meeting Jennifer Lopez and what that was like, I really want to talk about this last rumor. So I have 9 years in the past of working in entertainment. And in those 9 years, I had met 3 separate people who had been around or worked with or for J-Lo. These 3 people do not know each other. The time that they shared the story, it was all very different. And this is all alleged. I personally heard some validity to the rumors that Jennifer Lopez does not like workers making eye contact with her. I had one person tell me that when she was working an event that J-Lo had specifically instructed, when I'm walking down the hallway, you turn around, you stop moving and you turn around. And I had heard that. Do I trust the person that told me this story? To be quite honest with you, yeah. But I don't know if I trust the story. It's all alleged. And it's the most like insane thing that I've heard about a celebrity, to be all the way real with you. But it's something that I heard from 3 different people that they all said Jennifer Lopez does not like when you make eye contact with her unless you're part of her inner circle. And so I am saying all of this because we're going to directly address that rumor with the time that I actually met Jennifer Lopez. So let's talk about it. This is not Photoshop. This is real. I met Jennifer Lopez back in 2018 in Las Vegas. So I went to her Vegas residency, which was very successful. The All I Have Vegas residency. I'd actually seen her show twice. And I want to be clear, I didn't pay to go and see the show. This was all part of work. I will tell you that both times I went to that show, the entire room was packed. It was crowded and the energy was high. And not only that, the show that she put on was fantastic. Because I know that now she recently announced that her This Is Me, I can't keep up with what it was being called. Her tour was canceled. But with people addressing and saying that she's not a good entertainer, we're not doing that, sis. We're not doing that. Jennifer Lopez is a fantastic entertainer and she's done a great job. Perfect? No. Who is? But she put on a fantastic show. The audience was engaged the entire time. I do feel like she was singing live. Does it sound the best? No, but she was singing live. And after the show, I got a chance to meet Jennifer Lopez. First thing that I thought right off the bat is that she put on the whole show and then she did the meet and greets afterwards. I've done quite a few meet and greets with celebrities in my life. And most of the times, I feel like the meet and greets were done before the show so that after the performers are done, they can go and take a rest. Mama, it was like 11:45 at night after she put on her show. And this is a residency, so she's doing this a few nights a week. So she does the show, goes back. There's probably like a 30-minute wait, if that. And then all of us with the meet and greets, we're lined up. So we're waiting in line and randomly, I mean, Candy Burris from The Real Housewives, and she was really cool. Normally, I don't like going up to celebrities and saying, hey, can I take a picture with you? But because this was a meet and greet, it was like, hey girl, can we get a picture? And she did. She was really nice. But anyways, then I get back in line and I am the first person that's getting ready to go and meet her for this meet and greet. I'm walking up. Jennifer Lopez has changed into this beautiful, gorgeous outfit. She waved at me and signaled for me to come on over. She was very engaged. She talked to me about my outfit and she was just like, I hope you have fun. There was no weird vibes at all. I told her I would dance to your music when I was a young gay boy. She was just very engaging and we moved on. I had a totally fine experience meeting her. While it was just a few minutes, my experience was good. So I'm not going to tell anybody that they're wrong. To me, I feel like the J-Lo hate train is really coming from the fact, if it's truly just because she's delusional, okay, is that really hurting anybody? I don't know. I don't think it is. If we're talking about cancellations and reputations, it's like, all right, well, Drake has been going through it recently and the stuff that he's been accused of is way worse. But the question that I'm going to answer is, can J-Lo recover from this? In my opinion, genuinely is yes. Because again, I asked my Instagram and I said, is Jennifer Lopez's career over? And most people said, yeah, she's cooked. And that was shocking to me. What I would do if I was Jennifer Lopez or if I was on her team Now that this Atlas movie from Netflix is out, I don't know if she has any other projects that she's planning on doing. I'm glad she canceled the tour, but I need Miss Lopez to be quiet. You need to get out of Hollywood. You need to get out of the spotlight. Stop calling the paparazzi and stop having them come over there and taking your pictures. You need to stop posting on social media. I need silence. Be completely quiet. And I want this to last for months. You come back in December with a cute Instagram post of the family and just everybody is there. You and the extended family, the whole family together. You got Ben Affleck and all the kids there. Maybe Jennifer Garner is there as well. Everybody in this huge photo and just saying, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from my family to yours. Boom, let that be. And then the next thing that you do is that you announce that you are investing in some production or project, because I know you got that New York productions company and you're literally just an investor. You're doing each and every interview. You have everybody else there with you. Like, it's not just J-Lo getting the interviews. You're doing press for all of this, but you are there with the creatives. And you talk for a few minutes and you just say, I'm just so happy to be a part of this, but I'm just so amazed by how creative these people are. Boom. And that's you lightly stepping back into being in the public. And I think that it would be a great thing for your brand. Then maybe decide on if you want to do a movie or an album or what, but it'd be one thing. Because Jennifer Lopez, girl, you are not an up and coming celebrity anymore. So you being out here and in 1 year dropping 2 movies, an album, a tour, and God knows what else, it's too much. Everybody knows who you are. It's too much. I think that that would be a great way for Jennifer Lopez to recover. That's just my opinion. I'd love to know what your opinion is on this. It's not like I'm rooting for you, girl, because you rich as hell. You'll be just fine no matter what happens. But I can't lie. I do feel like a lot of the hate train is rooted in misogyny because there are plenty of men who have been accused of way worse that are doing just fine as far as public opinion goes. So good luck. God bless. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Neeshi's Noggin, where we kind of focused a little bit more today. We did a little deep dive into Jennifer Lopez. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day. Love you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe, and continue being the baddest, because that's you, baby. Bye.